What up, y'all? Back with another episode of GIG Podcast.
Good as it gets.
I just keep killing the game on camera. Having these cousins red dirt, the niggas from Alabama. Never been him, I ain't average.
Ready, bro?
Turn up, I'm savage. See on the block of that sand. We built them a castle. I don't want to talk them how I walk on them beats, they should bring me an album. Young nigga, box on the back of my Glock, won't switch with my nigga. I'm eating these pills, I'm geeking on veg. I'm geeking, yeah. I'm having these hugs. I might overdose on sex. I'm GIG, babe, I'm good as it gets. I know I heard good cause she talk with a list.
Today we come back with our third episode. If you ain't watched the first two, go watch them right now, man.
For sure.
Go see them, you know what I'm saying? We had some great episodes
Great
so far.
episodes.
You know what I'm saying? And check out the Instagram and the TikTok. Go ahead and check that out.
Yeah.
Follow the socials, you know what I'm saying?
Road-
Check out that little clips.
Road to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Facts.
So don't
Go
forget
ahead,
to subscribe.
Subscribe.
for
Make sure
sure.
you subscribe for sure.
But we appreciate all the support.
Yes.
For sure.
Constant support. We appreciate the love. Keep commenting, keep liking, keep doing everything for us. Really appreciate it.
Howard ins and outs, y'all.
Howard ins and outs. We can give you all the real spill, everything.
Everything. We're gonna keep it a buck. This is based off our freshman year though. We still
Yeah,
freshmen. We still got a lot
A lot to learn, a lot to experience.
We gonna be
That's
good.
right.
First things first, I want to update what I said on episode 2 about Xavier Worthy. The charges, he won't be charged with assault and all that. So
Amen.
that's an update according to NFL.com. So
Facts.
I just wanted to update y'all on that. But let's get into the
Congratulations to that boy Zay, man.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
For sure. But
Happy for him.
I'm happy for him. I'm glad
sure.
everything's getting resolved. I hope.
Yeah.
I wish best of luck to their
sure.
relationship and him as a
I
player.
seen she ripped some of his hair off, something like that.
She ripped his hair.
Yeah, she ripped his hair out or
So
something.
she assaulted him.
That's pretty. She like flipped it on him. She know how it
flipped it
go.
on him.
You know how it go.
Pulled
Hey,
his
man.
hair out. It had dreads.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta cut
he
him
had
off.
patches or something. Or
You
something.
got cut him off. You got cut
it's
his
crazy,
dreads off
but-
now, y'all.
Hey,
But
it could be worse, man.
it could be worse, so.
So I'm glad he got out of the deal for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, Howard ins and outs. Just gonna start off about the gen, Howard University is obviously HBCU,
For sure.
1867.
The best HBCU.
The best
Yeah.
HBCU,
Hands down.
1867.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Washington, D.C. in the heart, almost in the heart, really in the heart of D.C. For
like,
sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
You right around everything. You in the middle of everything.
basically in the middle of everything,
For sure.
what, White House, all that's 10, 15 minutes away. So
In the heart of DC for sure.
you in the heart of D.C. But nah, Howard just has a culture and legacy that's historic. You know?
Yeah, like it's a certain flair, a certain swag when you come to Howard. Like when I told people I was coming to Howard, it was like, oh, you smart. Like everybody think you smart. when you come to Howard. I feel like that's the case though. Everybody here is pretty intelligent and has stuff going for themselves.
Yeah, Howard is just everybody. Every time I said I'm going to Howard, it's like, wow.
Yeah, like
Howard. You feel
Yeah.
me? Especially being from down
Facts.
south, that's
Like-
already far away.
yeah.
Even
the people of other color, you know what I'm saying? They respect you more when you say you go to Howard. It's just a certain you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and then some other people just say, "What's Howard?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow." When people actually they didn't know about Howard, I was like, "Dang,
I ain't never heard that before. Everybody know where Howard is from. I'm from.
it's Alabama."
Yeah, Alabama. You far out.
Yeah, Alabama does have the most HBCUs, so it's common, for people to just go to
State.
A&M and State and Miles, which are great HBCUs for sure.
Facts.
Just to name a few, but Tuskegee, all those, gonna name all of them, but
For sure.
had the most in the state. So, yeah, so Howard is just this culture, legacy, man. A lot of people that came to Howard,
Yeah. I'll say, okay, look, so with my family being NSU rooted, NSU is deep in my blood, for real.
for sure.
So being around that my whole life, I can tell you the difference between NSU and Howard, another HBCU. So NSU is everything is great there, and it's HBCU obviously, but it's just nothing like Howard. Howard is so traditional and everything here is just I don't know, it's it's real family oriented. You know what I'm saying?
It's
NSU is a great school, don't get me wrong, but Howard is just very, very traditional.
very traditional.
Very traditional.
Big on tradition,
Facts.
and I love that,
Facts. It's just a different type of energy here. I ain't gonna lie.
Coming from the South is big on traditions and stuff. That's a Southern thing. So
Yeah.
I when I came to Howard and realized that, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, facts.
So
That's real.
the culture and legacy, people leave at Howard, it's great. We got a lot of great people that came through Howard,
So it's very traditional. Coming down from the penance ceremony to Spring Fest, Yard Fest, Even down to the snowball fights.
Yeah, freshman week moving, you know.
Freshman week, we got a couple stories about them snowball fights. Even though we had our first one, that was a very iconic snowball fight.
We gonna get there.
It was a very iconic snowball.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
But like all the alumni be saying like how like they had snowball fights when they was in school. Like that's a tradition here at Howard on their yard.
So definitely so freshman week. That's where it started. You know, move in. You know, freshman week. Freshmen get there first. We get
the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, we get the first 2 weeks basically to be on campus, and then all the sophomores. You know, everybody.
See, like when we moved in, I left. I went back home. I wasn't finna stay for no 2 weeks for no reason.
Yeah. Hey, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I had to go back home and get some more money.
I was in my. Hey, gotta get that money, man.
I had to go back home and get.
Gotta get that money. But
sure.
I definitely like when I first moved. I don't remember the exact date I moved in, but I think I stayed in the hotel. Then I just started staying in my room and get used to it. And it was definitely weird. I was like, dang. Yeah. I was kind of sitting in my bed in my room like, dang, hey, it's here. You know, all the talks, all the long nights about college and being on my own, it's here.
I wouldn't really say it was like a hard to adjust, like being in my own room. Because like when I was at home, I was in my room like every second of the day. Like
it wasn't even like just being in my own room. It was just the fact that like, in a couple days, I'm gonna be
you really
on my own. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, like
that really didn't hit me until like. Well, to be honest, it really hasn't hit me because like with traveling all the time, like athletics, I'm never really alone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really haven't like just now. I was telling my friends like I'm now getting to like get a feel of my room and like really spend time in my room.
Yeah.
Because like constantly been on the road from August to March, crazy work, but I'm grateful though for sure.
Yeah, like as soon as my parents, you know, they gave me my hugs and last goodbyes, I was like, dang.
And I was ready to go, I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
My mom left. I mean, it was it was a great day starting out, but then my mom left, you know what I'm saying? I was a little like, you know what I'm saying? Not worried, but I'm like, I'm gonna just give it to God, you know what I'm saying? He gonna take me where I need to be. But then a little bit after that, we got the call my aunt had passed away, so it was like kind of like a slap in the face, kind of like a, you know what I'm saying? It's my first day here.
Yeah.
And it just like bad news happened, but like, I didn't let that, you know what I'm saying? Let that stop me, you know what I'm saying? I just kept pushing, and now I'm just making her proud. So that's all I really can do.
That's all you can do, man. You know, for freshmen, like, you know, after we moved in and stuff, start off with Bison Week, where it's like a week of events, you know, to get adjusted to Howard, like I said.
Get adjusted.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, one of the events was like Taste of Howard, which is like all the awards, you know, stroll teams and all that, doing their thing on the yard.
For sure.
They had an all-white party at the end of the week. So yeah, just like, you know.
Did you go?
I went to the all-white party.
I didn't go.
You know, to the all-white party was cool. I ain't gonna lie, it was vibes. You know, just weeks.
What you had on though? Real question, what you had on?
I don't remember. I don't have all.
I remember because you was struggling to get all white, and then I was like, I won't even go.
Look, if you wear all white jeans, like, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on you.
No. If you wear all white jeans, bro. No, I'm not. If you can put something on with it by any means,
bro.
But wearing all white jeans is kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's bad. You know, I was gonna like beat around the bush.
No, I'm no beat around the bush. It's GI jeans.
Yeah, it's good as it gets. No, I'm not rocking
gray
no
jeans. Is cool. Gray jeans, cool vibe. But all white,
you different. You different.
Okay, you just different. You different. I'm not gonna say
different. I don't care if they all white Mary jeans, all white purple jeans.
Nah.
I don't care. All white jeans is insane. So I didn't have all white jeans, but I had a white shirt on, regular blue jeans.
Yeah, that's cool.
And some like white.
I feel like all white don't really have to be all white.
Yeah, white and red don't. Like that's technically this can go.
White,
Yeah, it's all white. Yeah,
like, some chill.
If you rock all white jeans, I mean,
you just God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you. That's you.
God bless you.
I mean, if you fresh with all white jeans, then I'm not hating.
You know what I'm saying? There's no hate at all. That's just not our thing.
Yeah, that's not my.
That's not how I was raised. My mom ain't play that.
Yeah, so Bison Week was fun.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't really get. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling my shit.
Yeah, but like I'm gonna say this. Throughout like Bison Week, the Valley parties was the best like to this day. And I say that I think I mentioned the Valley parties on like last episode.
They know I don't got no experience no Valley parties.
Bro, the Valley parties.
I didn't even go to the one Saturday.
Yes, bro.
I gotta get out more, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta get out more.
Yeah, it's cool. We making up time. But the Valley parties, bro, was all the freshmen was like in the Valley on the staircase. Everybody, if you know, you know. The DJ got on top of the staircase. It was like the perfect setup.
I ain't gonna lie, it was.
Like, you know, you on top of the staircase, speakers on the ledge. he facing down is lit.
Yeah,
You got
for
folks
sure.
on the stairs, folks in the bowl, you know, dancing and all that. So
facts.
that was, hey, them parties was, you meet new people.
Facts, man.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'm already knowing.
I just thought about something. Yeah.
What you thought about? Wait, come on. What you thought about?
I'm gonna just say this. Your boy was making connections.
Oh, he was making connections.
Yeah.
AKA, he was sharking.
Your boy was making connections.
he was out there sharking, bro.
But hey,
Hey, he was fresh in college, my brother. You seen something you ain't never seen before. Let me drop some game on y'all. We talking about Howard ins and outs. Seniors in high school do not get no girlfriend. Cause like Mont told me in July, he said, don't get no girlfriend, cause you know you gonna see some stuff you never seen before. And I was like, I was just,
So
you know what I'm
say
saying,
that?
in my head, you know what I'm saying?
yo,
I'm like,
one line.
I was like, Auntie, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that, you know what I'm saying? Which I didn't, I still don't, but it's like, bro, you gonna see some stuff you never seen before, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see some stuff.
Especially
you gonna see some girls. It's so many girls here, like you never gonna like.
Yeah.
You're gonna see some stuff.
And it's like more, okay, and it's the thing. And cause we keeping it a buck with y'all. We
Yeah,
try
for
to
sure.
put people on, put you on game.
For
So
sure.
for the young men coming to Howard, man, it's more women on campus
Oh yeah,
than
for
men.
sure. The ratio like 15-1.
So it's like you're never gonna like. It's like you always gonna see a new girl
every day.
I'm not
Like this.
lying.
Okay, little story time. Sunday, I had a little photo shoot with an org. And I can't say who right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I had a photo shoot with an org. 25 girls I've never seen before on this campus.
For real?
Ever seen them. I've
25?
never seen them.
See what I'm talking
until
about?
that day.
See what I'm talking about?
Like, you gonna see new girls every day.
And he not lying. Like, especially like when you first move in, like we talking about like at the beginning of school before classes start, it's just they just gonna keep coming and you gonna get, you know, and you gotta control yourself.
Oh yeah,
you're
for
gonna
sure.
get overwhelmed.
Self-control for sure.
Self-control, you know what I'm saying? Self-control.
Yeah. That just comes with maturity though. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, for
just control
sure.
yourself.
Just, but nah, like you're single. You're,
Have fun, though.
You're have fun. Have fun.
In a respectful manner
In a
though.
respectful manner. Like don't be
sure.
out here wilding, but like
Yeah.
meet people. You know what I'm saying? Make connections. These are the people you're gonna
You never
be.
know. Say that. Go ahead.
These
go
are
ahead.
people
For sure.
You're gonna be with you throughout your Howard, you know, career.
And after maybe.
And after, and you never know, like, cause like, people was telling me this along, like, down the road,
Yeah.
years later, you're like, what, in your late 20s, you might need this person. Like,
For
oh yeah,
sure.
you went to
Yeah.
Howard, yeah, you such and
They got
such.
connections. And
Connections and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
You might be talking to the next president,
Facts. Hey, that's real.
the next
So just-
corporate CEO.
Build them connections.
Like, so definitely build connection, you know what I'm saying? And yeah,
For
cause
sure.
I was definitely making
You was definitely building connections.
I was making connections, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie.
Probably was talking to the next guy. To the next model.
Yeah.
To the next doctor. You probably got a couple.
Okay, now you see, you take it too far.
I didn't say right now. I
Yeah.
said you probably, okay, my bad. You probably had a couple.
Yeah, I mean, I was just making connections. I ain't gonna lie, cause you know,
sure.
coming from down south, I'm used to, you know, all the southern, you know, women, which I love my southern women.
Okay.
So, but
What's the difference between like a, you know what I'm saying, a southern Alabama woman and like the women you see here at Howard or what you saw freshman week? Let's get deep. Let's talk about it.
okay.
Tell me the difference.
I feel like the difference, I will say. So like you saying like just a southern woman versus like,
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like
a woman from like the
what you
East
were-
Coast.
What you were used to seeing.
Okay.
Like just a difference. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it's just different. Like, I mean, I feel like they look different in a way. Women from like more the East Coast, I'm gonna say, are more like direct and like
You think so?
I'm gonna say like bold almost. Like
I don't know.
you get what I'm trying to say?
You trying to say they're more like direct?
In a way, like
See, okay, maybe that's the type of girls you
when I say
you have
direct, I
acquired,
mean
you
like,
have like talked to here.
well, like
Yeah.
I mean when I say direct, like she wants you, she knows she wants you, and she gonna let you know that she wants you. Type. You
Like,
ain't gonna
she
have
gonna.
to. You get what I'm trying to say? Am I
don't know.
tripping? Yo, I'm lying.
I don't know. No, I'm saying maybe that's the type of girls you've encountered here. Girls here, they just like, I'm not gonna say bougie, but like,
I mean,
you gotta go after, you know. So they want you, but you gonna have to like put in like hella work.
yeah, and I mean, of course, like for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how Southern women are. No, like,
for real?
no hate,
Okay,
like, but yeah,
okay.
like I feel like with a like a Southern girl, you gotta I'm not even gonna say chase, but you gotta put in work. You gotta put in effort. You gotta apply
sure.
pressure.
For
And that's
sure.
like with any woman,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah,
You can't just expect her to like
Be
chase
on
you,
you,
be
yeah,
on
yeah,
you,
for
but like
sure.
you definitely gotta apply pressure. But I would say it's like
All right, real.
I feel like up
No, I ain't
here,
gonna lie.
it's different.
We gotta just. I ain't gonna lie. I know where you're getting at. You know what I'm saying? The applying pressure. For the longest, like throughout my high school years, you know what I'm saying, middle school, somewhat. Like I was always just the girls coming up to me and like being on me. But like that's another thing. You come to college, man, you can't expect no girls to be like chasing down after you and trying to get on. Like you gotta apply the pressure. You the dude. You know what I'm saying?
And like I ain't gonna say like they was coming up to me, but I was like, it was different. You know, I kind of had my way in high school.
Yeah,
you know, in a certain way. Like
same with me.
yeah, in a certain
So
way.
that's why I got in my head. I'm like, I ain't gonna no girl. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They coming up to me.
they coming up to me, but like
But now
up
it's
here,
totally different.
Yeah,
we
they
grown now.
grown.
We grown. It's not no
grown.
high school,
yeah.
middle school.
It's not high school and middle school no more. So like,
Yeah.
if man,
That
like
just come with maturity.
young
bro.
men, if you know what I'm saying, and I'm talking like I'm old, but like to my young men, I'm just being real. Like
Younger people. man.
the younger guys that's coming up after, you know, next year, just like, you know, if you used to them coming up to you, they might not
You
do.
gotta get out of that comfort zone.
You might get out of the comfort zone. You might have to go slide on something. Go,
For sure.
Go up to her, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong
She
with
say no. She say no.
that. Yeah,
That's the worst.
and that's the thing here. She say no, don't even trip. That's
She'll come around.
that, and it's like a lot of, you know, like I said, it's a lot of fish in the sea.
It's a plethora of
Yeah,
females here. So
yeah.
just
So it's a lot of
keep it moving.
great looking women at Howard.
sure.
So you want to be like, it ain't like scarce. None of
Yeah.
that. It ain't. You ain't gonna got trip. It's okay. And like I said, she might come back around.
For sure.
So, you know, I definitely say, yeah, that's freshman week for sure. Just
Freshman
making
week.
connections.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's talk about like the dorm situations, man. Like, I feel like that's important.
All right, I'll start off with my experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember applying for housing. I was at the crib, you know what I'm saying? So you watch these little videos. So I watched the video of Cook Hall first. I'm sold. I'm like, what is Drew Hall? Like, I'm not living in Drew Hall.
I wanted Cook was the
Bro,
first.
Cook,
option,
I watched
bro.
that
Cook-
video.
Cook-
They was talking mad about Drew Hall in the video. I'm like, okay, Cook Hall is a place to be.
They was hating on
I look
Drew.
at the Drew video. I click off. I'm not staying there.
You
I'm
didn't even
I'm not
watch
staying
it.
there.
I don't think I
So,
watched the Drew.
I go to
Hall
my
video.
options. I put Cook Hall single, Cook Hall single sweep, Cook Hall double, Drew single. Like I was
I
not
did
trying to
Cook.
get Drew at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
And then I'm at Great River Lodge with my family, get notification, pop up housing has been selected, and what it say, Drew Hall single. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. I got a single, so I'm not really tripping.
Yeah.
So what I'll say is they gonna send you that little video package or whatever, and Cook is gonna look way better. But coming from me, Drew is not bad at all.
It's not. Drew's not bad because it's like it gets a bad rep. So it's like it might not be the best dorm, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think
It looked like the projects. I'm not gonna lie to
it
you.
does look like the project. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It look like like the highest built, like
It's just like
the courtyard in the middle, and you got all the windows like facing.
It's just like a
It looks like it. It looks like it. Yeah.
I
It
don't-
does look like the project.
Just being honest.
Everybody call it the trenches, but
Yeah.
I will say,
And they call the girls that stick. They ain't gonna go there. They call them Drew rats. They call them
yeah,
Drew
all the girls that
They
like
call 'em
all the girls that come to Drew, and it make them don't want like they don't want to come no more because like you're a Drew rat.
But you know what I'm saying? It's some nice young lady that come in, nice young women that come in, Drew. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's not that bad.
Ain't no Drew rats.
It's just communal.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only
And the
thing.
communal bathroom is not that bad.
They clean it often. They-
Coming from an only child, you know what I'm saying? I mean, technically, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm on time. Yeah.
Yeah, coming from two only, like, you know what I'm saying? We used to having our own bathrooms. So, like, coming from us, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
You gotta pick certain times. I'm not going in the bathroom with about 30 dudes in there. That's not
Yeah,
happening.
and I'm gonna be real. And you would think like with a bunch of like dudes standing like, you know, in this community, it's rare that I'm like taking the shower, like in all the
Oh, yeah,
showers just
but-
filled.
And even if they're in there, I'm not going in there.
Sometimes, most of the time, I go in there and shower. I'm by myself.
Literally.
no cap. Like by myself
That's
the whole
only way
time.
I'm doing it. I ain't gonna lie. It can be like one other person.
One other person?
But showering with two people, nah, bro.
Yeah, like it'll be I'm on this side in this shower and they
Yeah.
on the other side. That's how. I
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Only.
almost
it gotta
all
be
the
like
time.
spread out. But the moment
Yeah.
it's like Nah, I can't be in there packed like
Yeah,
sardines.
like it's never been packed like sardines.
Yeah,
like,
never. I
I
never
don't
let
think
that
I never
happen.
had that issue.
Me
Well, I
either.
waited to take
we
a
won't
shower.
have that issue.
You
Trust.
won't- yeah,
We
trust
won't
me.
have that issue.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do it. But
Yeah,
like,
for sure. I can wait. You know what I'm saying?
I'll wait. But I've never had to wait. Every time I go in there, I'm in there by myself.
Facts.
I play my music.
Oh yeah,
Bring my speaker.
bro. One thing about him, he gonna blast that whatever he playing. No cap.
Shout out
You
No
know,
Cap.
P, all that stuff he be playing.
Man,
That's
what?
how you know it's him in the shower. Walk out in the hallway. I hear it. I'm like, Jordan. in the
Cap
shower,
be
bro.
blasting. These boy gonna know where I'm from. I'm trying to
weak.
tell you.
Nah, that's real though.
No Cap be blasting. But yeah, you know, I bring my speaker in there. I would say something I do. I know I spray my shower.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Cause
I
like,
got the lights on and the bleach.
we talked about the ends. You know what I'm saying? The great things about the Drew Hall and all that. But that, bro, some of the people in there don't have no home training.
At
Like
all.
just yesterday, I can't even like. I have to clean the shower for like. I understand like a
Yeah.
little spray. You know what I'm saying? Disinfect it. But why am I cleaning the shower?
Yeah, like-
it's hair all in the shower and stuff. Like it just come down to a point where it's like, did your mom raise you right? bro?
Like-
that.
Like I'm just being, he not lying though. Like sometimes
crazy,
it's like, it's just a little, you know, just wash it out.
Like,
If you
wash
know
your
you
hair,
like wash your hair and you got a lot of hair and it's like coming out, don't leave it like
Just
balled
take the
up.
time. Take 2 minutes after you get out the shower.
Yeah, it's
to
your
turn
hair,
the
pick it
shower
up.
on, turn it on,
Yeah.
and let it rinse down and let it go.
Yeah, just
in
pick
the
it up,
drain.
man. Just pick it up.
Or just do that. Like,
It's your hair.
That's what I'm
Just pick
saying.
it up. It's
Like,
your- like this.
it's really
mean,
crazy to
Just
me.
like make sure you just rinse it out. Like just take
rinse
the
it
time
out.
and rinse it
Just
out.
rinse it out. It's
With the
not
sink and all
hard.
that. Like don't
You
leave.
telling me you that much on the rest? You gotta leave the air there? Come on. They do it in the sinks too.
Just stuff like that. But I will say the cleaning crew, the cleaning ladies and men
yeah,
that
they
come
be
in,
on- they be on
they
game
clean,
for sure. They be
and we
on game
appreciate
for sure.
that.
For
They
sure.
stay in there like every day.
Facts.
It's been times where I woke up in the morning and they blocked the bathroom off because they're cleaning it. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I had to go to the other one, which is cool. I'm not, you know, I got to walk down the hallway and it's further walk, but
But it's like, yeah, for sure.
At least I
Just
know
give
it's
them
getting
their
clean,
space. You know
so.
what I'm saying? I appreciate it. For sure.
But I will say, Drew probably, if I had to rank all the dorms, we're probably at the bottom. When it comes to like,
well, honestly, you gotta like, just cause you like apply for Drew and Cook, you can also get NX or
Co-ed.
CAE, S.
yeah.
Some
N-
co-ed.
Yeah, NX and CHS are the co-ed
CHS.
dorms. Yeah.
CHS? CHS.
CHS.
Yeah.
CHN is all girls.
Yeah,
Quad is all, Harriet Tubman Quadrangle is all girls. College Hall North, all girls. Bethune NX is co-ed. College Hall South,
Co-ed.
co-ed.
So yeah.
Cook,
But
all
Cook
boys.
and Drew, you're most likely to get those.
Yeah, if you're a guy, and then like for all the girls, I feel like you can really like you have
It's a
quad. Quad's a good dorm. Like all the girls' dorms is cool. Like
I mean, rightfully so though.
yeah,
Like, look at the ratio. They're gonna cater to the girls more
yeah,
than
just,
dudes, like,
yeah,
which is right.
Which is right. I ain't complaining about that, but
At all.
if I had to rank the dorms, like I have never been to CHN, but I heard CHN is better than CHS. I don't know. I've been to CHS. CHS co-ed. I know a couple like my partner stay in CHS.
Yeah, I don't know.
But CHS.
If I had to rank them, you know what I'm saying, like based on what I think, you know what I'm saying, I'd say
CHS is like a hotel. It's nice.
For real?
CHS is nice, yeah. They got a nice little fitness area.
okay, based on the little. Okay, I'm gonna go. If I had to guess, because I never been in N or S, I'll say CHS, CHN,
Those are entertaining.
NX.
NX.
Quad, Cook Drew.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same
Yeah.
thing. Because NX, let me tell you something about NX, bro. I thought NX was like really like renovated inside for some reason. Because
Nah, it's
you
kinda
know, when
like-
you look at the calf, you like, when I first went to NX, yes, co-ed, you got your own bathroom.
But like, it's not really. It's like old.
yeah, it's old. It's not modern at all. And it's not like bad.
It's not bad, but it's like
CHS is definitely the newer. CHS and N are definitely the more like
newer ones,
modern dorms.
ones,
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
and they're nice. CHS, we walk in, it looks like a whole like hotel.
Wait,
lobby.
where?
CHS.
Oh,
You gotta
I-
come.
I- yeah, I never been there.
Yeah.
Let's get into the Howard Hustle. So like, what do you think about the Howard Hustle?
I think the Howard Hustle is like have your brand while being a student at Howard. It's
Yeah.
like you making, like a lot of people have their own brand, like
Oh, for
clothing
sure.
brand, hair, like products, like
sure.
beauty products, for the women. People got photography. There's a lot of like ways to
The Howard Hustle
barber.
is actually very real.
yeah, like it's real for sure.
Like it's always somebody like setting up on the yard selling stuff. Like it's great to have your
They
own
out there
little
right
side
now.
hustle. Like you know what I'm saying?
They out there right now.
For
Somebody
sure.
got their brand.
And that's great. Always market yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's I know. I want to let you talk about the Howard Hustle because you.
Howard Hustle is like pretty much like you focus on your schoolwork, but also like getting money. You know what I'm saying? Because like it costs, you know what I'm saying, to be a bison, obviously.
Yeah.
And it costs to live in this area. This is a very expensive area.
Yeah.
So having a little brand or a hustle is a great thing to have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all girls, y'all have like nail businesses, hair businesses. Like make sure y'all get into that because the money, like we need people to do hair. You know what I'm saying? Stuff
Yeah, you
here.
need.
So
Y'all need lashes, all that.
Lashes, all that's a lot of money in that. But
Yeah.
from my own standpoint, like Howard is the place to be for like media and all that. Cause like it's always somebody like organizations or something like they need photo and video. So I just been maximizing off of that, making connections while also like making money. So the Howard Hustle is a great thing, you know what I'm saying? It only can benefit you.
Yeah.
It can't, you know what I'm saying? Only can benefit you.
And it's like you having your own brand. It's like you hustling.
Facts.
But you got Howard. Howard Hustle is in the name.
Howard has helped me get a lot of money since I've been here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The Howard Hustle is
real.
for
Like,
sure.
and it'll be days where everybody just bring their brands to the yard and set up on a good warm day.
Facts.
It's like a pop-up shop. You
Like
go
the
up
Howard
there.
Hustle will help you pay your tuition off.
For
I'm
real.
a testament for that.
Yeah,
Like,
and then get your
it's
brand
helping
out
me
there.
get my, you know what I'm saying, my balance and my tuition out, you know what I'm
So
saying?
anybody who coming to Howard or want to come, and you like worry about maintaining like school and then like your brand, it's gonna work out perfectly.
Yeah, for sure.
Like don't hesitate.
As long as you keep your schoolwork first, it'll
Yeah.
work out perfectly fine.
It's gonna work out fine, bro. Like,
It's a balance. You got to be able to balance.
just balance it, and balance is a part of life. You
Facts.
gotta balance.
Show live.
Hey,
Speaking
how-
of balance, you know what I'm saying? We had a little question we asked people, a couple Howard students. I don't know how you feel about it. So do you believe that girls in general treat their homegirls better than their men?
Okay. Like girls in general treat their homegirls better than they man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not even gonna say they treat. They're just heavily influenced. And it's
get
not,
into it. Let's get
let's
into
get into it. It's not all girls. I'm not saying that. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
just
not all girls.
It's
Not
just
all
like
girls.
when I'm saying this, I'm not saying all girls do that. No.
Facts.
I'm saying it's like it's a certain level of like maturity. I feel like when it comes to like girls, like I feel like or women, because some are not like I feel like they're influenced. Like women are influenced by their home. By
Yeah,
their,
facts.
by
Like-
their friends
I feel the same way because like
in certain ways.
you was saying yesterday, he could tell me to do something, I could tell him to do something. He gonna take note of it and understand what I'm saying, but he's gonna do what he want at the end of the day. He a grown man.
He a grown man.
You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you, don't talk to that girl. And it's happened before. Like I've had times where I didn't say it. Well, I don't know, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, if you want to pursue that or you want to open that door with that girl, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about just you. I'm saying in
they
general.
gonna do whatever they want to do.
They
But
gonna
the
do
thing
what-
with girls, like they rely heavily on they friends for like
Yeah,
what's the word? I ain't want to say it, but validation.
yeah. I feel like, and I'm not trying to sound biased because
Yeah,
we are.
it's-
Like,
no, I'm saying based off
'cause
experience.
it's
I ain't gonna
definitely same thing with like guys who seek validation from their homeboy. Like if they homeboy saying like if like don't mess with her, like
You know what I'm saying?
she not
Yeah, for sure.
she don't look good, and you not a dude might not mess with her. Like, you know, so I feel like it's just a certain level of maturity on both sides.
Definitely maturity. That's
on
what it
both
comes with.
sides. So
It just come with like just like maturity and just people just mind their own business.
Mind their own business, yeah,
Like I
like-
said, like
yeah, I feel like, but I will say this:
for real.
a woman will be more influenced by her friends than a guy would be.
Oh, yeah,
than a
for
man
sure.
would be more influenced by his homeboys or something.
And that's just what I've
I'm just
seen
gonna
based
be
off
real.
experience and
Me
like
too.
in general. Like
I'm not gonna say we're not influenced or like guys are not, but I feel like a woman is more because I feel like if a girl tells it like her homegirl don't mess with him or I don't like him, she's not gonna like him.
yeah,
The group chat don't like you,
it's over. with.
it's over with.
You might as well just go and cancel
Just
Christmas.
don't even-
It's over with. You go and
Like-
cancel all the plans y'all had. Like
Know what I'm saying?
this is gonna be forever weird. Like
Yeah, like I can. If you get sent in the group chat or like they the whole group don't like you, then it's like
you have no, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's over with.
Pointless.
Or the girl just see something that you see you doing something wrong, it's over with.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, like, so what do you feel like the
But
balance?
that's not
should be?
all girls, like I
Well,
said.
not all girls,
And
not
it's
all
not
girls.
all guys. I just
Yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
it's
It's
maturity.
certain, yeah. So what do you think the balance should be between like their homegirls and their men, or our homeboys and our girls?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I've always been told you make time for things you want.
For
So
sure.
if you want to be with the guys, like I'm speaking from my perspective, I want to be with the guys. I'm gonna make time to be with the guys, but I want to be my girl too. So I'm gonna make time to be my girl. And it's a sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta balance. Everything's life is a balance and about consistency. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like that's all it is. So like with me, let me see. With me, like say it's like a weekend. You know what I'm saying? All like it's the weekend. I'm gonna make time, to be with the guys or do something with the guys, whether it's hoop, watch a game, just go out, dress up, take pictures, anything. Yeah. And I'm also probably like either in that day with my girl, or just make time, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have this day, and probably like that's Friday night, chilling with them. Then Saturday, my girl, go out on the date. You know what I'm saying? Just balance. Like it don't gotta be like Friday and Saturday. It be all in one day, but I feel like it's a balance.
Respect. I feel the same way, cause like I feel the same exact way. Some dudes will get like offended by that, but it's like my homeboy told me, he's like, bro, it's not middle school no more. Excuse my language, but he's like, it's not middle school no more. Ain't no bros before hoes no more. Yeah. Like, that's not a thing.
Yeah,
Like, middle school be like, man, bros before hoes, man. I can kill everybody. It's not that way.
Cause honestly,
I'm choosing my girl over my, bros any day. I can make time to balance, but like, bros before hoes, bro. You a grown man. Come on.
Yeah,
bro.
That's
little boys. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That definitely will not work when you get older.
That's not gonna work.
Lie. That will not work because I feel like back in the day, like when we were saying that,
you was young. We shouldn't have been worried about no girls anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like we wasn't really like. I can't
too young for that.
Too young to be in I feel like middle school relationships. Like, it wasn't a relationship. That was your friend. That was like your best friend. Y'all were friends. Y'all was just close friends. Y'all thought y'all was together, but you couldn't take out because you couldn't drive.
Didn't have no money. They had no motion for real.
You had no motion for real. So like
you were just friends.
That's real. It's cute when your mama drop you off at the movies. Her parents drop you off at
y'all cute stuff.
Y'all in the movies hugging.
That ain't no real.
Trying to kiss and all that, but like in the movies. Folks just go crazy. I kissed her in the movie. I kissed her in the movie.
Telling the homies.
I hugged in the hallway. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's when around that time, that's when it was like bros, bro. But now, like you said, we grown, bro.
You guys make a balance.
You gotta make a balance, you know what I'm saying? Because it's cool to be with your friends. Because like, if you have to have a healthy balance, you can't do too much of anything is bad, bro.
Yeah, facts. Say that one more time.
Too much of anything it's not good for you, bro.
Facts. That's real.
It's not good for you, so. Just find that balance for sure. Now we're gonna get into like, just classes, gotta go to class.
This is gonna be a good one. I had a lot to say about this.
Okay, yeah.
I do got a lot to say about this.
Go take it away, bro.
All right, first thing first.
Hey, go crazy.
High school students, what I'll say is you have to develop some type of independence, while you're in high school. Independence, for sure, you gotta be independent because when you come here, or any college in general, they're not gonna be on your back telling you do this and do that. Like it's a free campus. Like you do whatever you want. You go to class or you don't go to class. Half of them don't take attendance. So you do what you want to do. And if you're in high school constantly depending on your teacher to like say, do this, turn this in, you gotta like step and be like, nah, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna do it on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Establish some source of independence. You know what I'm saying? So while you're like in high school, do that now. Because when you come to college, if you were to like rely on somebody to tell you do this and do that, you're not gonna succeed at all.
Yeah, I agree. Because they're not, professors gonna be like, why you didn't come to class? They're not gonna ask you. They don't care.
They don't care. They can care less.
They don't care.
At the end of the day, you paying for the school.
Exactly.
They not.
So
they just paying. They getting their money and leaving.
And I also say build your schedule knowing like if you don't like morning classes,
oh yeah, for sure.
Do not get at 8 a.m. You know you're gonna be out.
Use me as an example. You can ask him. I don't have no morning classes.
You know you're gonna be
the
out.
The earliest one I got is 10:10.
8. You know you're gonna be out all weekend, getting having fun.
Yeah.
Then you got 8 a.m. on Monday. Just don't do it to yourself.
Oh nah.
Don't do it to yourself.
Why did you choose to get at 8 a.m.?
Well, I knew the class was like online.
You got it online?
Yeah, in a way. Okay. I mean, and she doesn't take attendance, but everything's online. All the work, the exams online, everything is through Achieve. So that's why I chose 8 a.m.
Okay, respect. Me, I ain't choosing.
And I also like to get my class out the way. I don't like having late classes, honestly. So if I had to get up around 8 or 9 and be done by like 12 or 1, I'm cool. Like that's cool to me.
See, I feel like I'm the opposite. Like
that's cool.
I like to like get a good night's sleep. You know what I'm saying? I don't like waking up early. So I'm cool with my classes starting at 12. Like on Tuesdays, it start at 12:40.
Yeah.
And they don't end till 5:30.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool at. Like I don't mind like a little late, like a late start of my day.
Yeah. So that's like Yeah, just build your classes based on like don't just keep it a buck with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't say I'm gonna get this 8 a.m. out the way.
Trust me,
just
because like if I'm being 100% honest, I don't be want to go to my 10. I'm not a morning person. Like, and my teacher be talking about some turn to your neighbor like we in church. Like nobody trying to do that at 10 a.m. bro. Like this morning, she talking about the little histogram. She like. Turn to your neighbor. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, bro. I turn to my neighbor. We say one thing and we just turn back around. I'm not trying to talk at 10 a.m. Like that's crazy.
That's real. And then I will say, you know, based on it depends on your major as well. I know like a lot of SOB students, you're gonna have those meetings, you know, late.
Oh yeah.
So if you wanna be an SOB,
based off your major.
Yeah, if you come to SOB, and I'm not an SOB. I'm just going off what I hear. You know, I know a lot of people at SOB. SOB is a school of business. Is a huge. You know, it's a big building right behind Douglas. You know, be prepared for those meetings. You know, and I don't know everything about SOB, so I'm not gonna speak too much. But you know, you got co-ops, you know, all that. We in SOC obviously, so they say they look down on SOC.
They try to down. I'm not going okay, and I kind of somewhat agree with them to be honest.
I do
because like most of our friends are like in like co-ops doing some sciences and all
CEA,
that. I ain't gonna lie, that's
engineering.
tedious work, hard work.
Yeah.
Our stuff is like projects, you know what I'm saying?
Writing.
A
lot of writing, a lot of talking, you know, a lot of public speaking.
Yeah, it just come down to what you want to do. So like, it just come down to what you want. I mean, if you working on somebody's body, of course your work gonna be harder than us. All we doing is talking in front of a TV.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And being knowledgeable and like knowing the facts. You're working on someone's body. Of course you should have more work.
It's what you want to do.
Yeah, it's based on what you want to do.
Yeah, just do your research for sure.
Yeah,
like just don't say I want to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Be prepared to go to medical school. You know, you gotta
be prepared to come in and have 4 years and do another 4 years and whatever else.
You want to be a journalism major like me and him, be prepared to deal with camera equipment and talk and work on public speaking.
Definitely. You can't be afraid to get up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why that's another reason we started the podcast, you know.
For sure.
To help us.
Help us out. And it's what we love in general.
Yeah. So classes just, you know, just be real with yourself. With your major and pick your classes. And I will say this, don't be in a rush. If you don't know what you want to do, it's okay to say I'm undecided. There's a lot of people that don't know what they want to do.
Figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, make sure you really want to, like when you picking your major, make sure that's what you really want to do. Do the research on, because Howard might not be the strongest in your major.
Facts.
And that's fine.
And you can also get a minor.
Exactly. So
that's what I'm looking to do. Get a minor.
Me too.
Sure.
Me too.
What you want to minor in?
I think I'm looking at like sports management.
Okay. For sure.
So you know, sports. You know, broadcast journalism, sports. I tie together.
For sure.
So sports management probably, but I'm gonna finalize that. But yeah, when just pick your class and major, just keep it a buck with yourself. You ain't gotta be in a rush. But yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying, make sure like, you know, when they tell you it's time to register for classes, make sure you're on that. Those classes fill up very, very quick.
Too quick.
Like,
very quick.
You gotta be on it. When they say you register for classes, you talk to your advisors, make sure you register for classes, go and get out the way. Go on
and make
work.
sure you download and print your little checklist.
Yeah.
That'll make it easier on you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like always going to my advisor, so if I don't go, I'll just look at my checklist and that'll give me the guideline of what's gonna take me to graduate.
My advisor is so cool.
Oh yeah, our advisors are
SOC
mad
advisors
cool.
are cool. Like
the best.
They be in there
mad cool, but
they be in there talking, just having conversations.
That's different between me and him. Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
I don't be in there.
No, I'm saying like you know what I'm saying. You'll go.
Yeah, I go.
I be like, I ain't really trying to go in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Miss Porter, Miss Best,
for sure.
Mr. Hill.
Yeah, they all cool.
Yeah, like they all just be in there talking. I go in there, she'll help me, say these are classes you need to put in. So when it's time, I just go in there and do it myself.
Yeah, facts.
I got my checklist. She make her marks on the checklist. We talk about it.
Sure.
So it's very helpful. I don't know if every school like that, but I know as I'm speaking for SOC.
Yeah, facts. Sure. Go ahead and come join the SOC family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
it's a great school.
But you know, Howard. Okay, when it comes to let's talk about like the runaround.
What's the runaround?
Howard runaround. It's really Howard is really about who you know.
For sure.
And you know, just being in MOG, Middle George Washington Carver Incorporated. I can see it. Like it's really Howard's is about connections. Where you know, if you want to do certain things on campus, whether it's like CUSA and stuff like that, it's really about who you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm just speaking from I don't know everything. I'm just speaking from what I know as a freshman, and with Greek life, you know, it's about who you know what I'm saying? Build connections. So that's,
Yeah, heavy on building connections and networking.
Yeah, so
You can't just like decide to just pop up and want to do something and you've been in your room the whole year. Nobody's gonna know you.
Nobody gonna know you.
They're gonna choose the person they know over somebody they don't know.
So don't be afraid to like.
I feel like that's with anything though. Just get out and build connections.
Yeah, build connections or join a freshman org or any org on campus will help benefit you. Just because you're in a room with people that could have connections everywhere.
Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, your organization help you get connections and all that. Well, me, my camera took me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know a lot of people because of my camera. Like that's another way you can use your business to like build connections and networking.
You have a clothing brand. Connect with the other people on campus. Like saying, connect with the people in the same class, you know what I'm saying, or older. They have brands. Or because connect with them, ask them for advice, ask them how they, handled all that. Because it's like that's all it is. Howard is about who you know.
Yeah, facts.
And that's really life, though.
Yeah, it's life in general. It's about who you know.
Yeah, so that's really it's about who you know. Because you can be in the org and just have connection to people at higher places, or if you know you want to do this certain thing after your freshman year, and you build connections, then it'll benefit you in the long run. Just knowing people.
Facts.
Will benefit you in the long run. So, but that's a lot of the good, a lot of good things about Howard. I'm just touch on I ain't gonna say bad things because no school's perfect.
Facts.
So now I just talk about just the things, the real stuff that happened at Howard, like the not so. I ain't gonna say pros and cons because it ain't like bad, but
just keep it real.
Just the real, from the down talk. Howard, every school not perfect, so I say, we'll start. What you want to start with?
All right, we can do popcorn. You know what I'm saying? I say one thing, you say one thing.
Yeah.
All right, my first thing is I had the opportunity to go to a PWI. LSU, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or is any other school, honestly, that would have been more willing to pay me for what I do here?
Yeah.
Or without me having to beg or, you know what I'm saying, ask about it a lot. Yeah. But, that's the one thing, you really got to, go get it here.
Yeah.
That's another thing with the Howard hustle. Nobody going to hand nothing to you. You got to be adamant about it and go get it. I'll say, with me doing my photography and all that for the school, it's I got to, beg kind of.
Yeah.
For, compensation or even credit pretty much.
Yeah.
So I feel that's really one thing that's it's not bad, but it's just it teaches you to it instills in you to go get it. Ain't nobody gonna hand it to you, ain't nobody gonna do this for you. You gotta go get it and just go get what you want pretty much. You gotta be a go-getter.
I say you're right. You gotta go. You do have to go get it.
Nobody here is handing you
if you want something, you literally have to go get it, and that you just helped me to my point. If you financial aid, don't expect them to they're getting 100 emails a day.
Yeah.
If you want something with financial aid or administration, anything, you have to go.
You have to
be prepared to go.
Simple as that.
They might not answer the call, they might not answer the phone, they might not email you back. You send them 2-3 emails. You have to go.
You gotta go sit in that library for hours. He was in there one day. He was waiting for me.
Yeah.
I was out there for 4 hours just sitting there just waiting.
Yeah, regarding being a student at Howard, you have to go. Schedule a meeting. You have to go to their office.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to talk to them, and that's just how it is.
Now, that's simple as that. Another thing, my professor, when I'm traveling, she doesn't really she don't really pay attention to her emails, so she don't see my travel letter and all that.
Yeah.
So she gives me 0 for assignments, but she won't respond to my email. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna go to her office hours. I'm gonna talk to her because
that's what you gotta do.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do here. You can't just sit there and be okay, well, she's gonna respond one day. She's not gonna respond.
Go to those.
You gotta go to them office hours and
all the professors.
Talk to her and you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Let her know.
For sure. Another thing about Howard it's not a bad thing, but it's more you just gotta be on your P's and Q's anywhere you go. But regardless, Howard is an open campus. You know what I'm saying? It's in Washington D.C. and it's I ain't gonna say we're surrounded by a bad area, but you gotta move tact. That's
you gotta
anywhere.
move smart. Man.
You gotta move smart. Don't
move smart.
Walk up Georgia Ave real late by
at
yourself.
Night with the expensive stuff on.
Yeah, just anything you're in the city. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be smart. That's
you
all
gotta
it
be
is.
Smart. So I'm not trying to scare nobody, but you definitely.
I feel that's what honestly, and to be honest, what he's saying, that's what every HBCU is in the hood, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is.
You know why it's in
like,
the hood? Cause like, obviously, back in the day,
Yeah.
it wasn't the hood. They built the school in the black area because it's for the black.
It's for the blacks.
It's for the black community.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you know, that technically probably wasn't the hood.
Yeah.
When they made it, when Howard was created, was founded and built, it wasn't probably the hood. It was just where all the black people were located.
Facts.
So it's easier accessible. They didn't want Howard University, you know what I'm saying, back then where the
With
white people were
Georgetown
staying,
and all
in
that.
Georgetown
Yeah.
and all that. Nah. They put Howard on the side of the black people.
For
That's
sure.
what any HBCU, that's why
That's
it's in the
literally-
hood.
yeah.
And over the decades, it turned into the hood.
Facts.
The area did. Because that's where all the black people were pushed towards, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like Chicago, all the black people were pushed like towards the south side. Back in the day, they was pushed towards the south side and west side. All that.
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? So that's why all the black people, you know, because I'm speaking my folks from the city, from Chicago, are on the south side. So that's why, kind of what it is. So,
That's facts.
yeah, so it ain't like really bad, but you just got to be careful. Move tactical, don't, you know.
Be careful. Be smart.
Be smart, yeah. Just, you know, be safe. You know, move. Like, don't just be walking like.
Yeah, like if
random.
you gonna go to like over there by Annex Quad, you know what I'm saying, whatever that little area is, and you come from Drew, go through the yard where
Go
it's
through
like,
the yard,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, where people at, where it's lit.
Don't
Do
walk
not
up
walk
the
by the
reservoir
reservoir. That's
by
just
yourself.
like we learned that from our, you know what I'm saying, from our own experience.
Yeah.
Like, nothing happened to us, but like it was just us being naive. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the daytime, cool, go ahead, walk
Yeah,
over there.
because they be running.
You know what I'm saying? But at
people be
nighttime, walk where it's like where everybody can see you.
You see, because
You
that
know what I'm saying?
reservoir is dark.
Some hit the fan, it happened on campus.
Yeah.
You up by the reservoir, they can be like, it ain't happened on campus.
Yeah, like, I mean, it has been robberies, which I mean, that's been going on since
Forever.
forever. With
Every
Howard.
time I look at my phone, Outlook, I'm getting a notification.
Yeah, I
shooting,
mean, that's just not
robbery or
this year,
something.
but yeah, it's like
That's normal,
shootings
it's
and
life.
robberies, but yeah, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Move tactical. Just be smart.
Facts.
That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? Just be smart. But it ain't like you can't step outside the door. I'm not trying to scare anybody.
It ain't like
This
Grand
is
Theft
real.
Auto out here. That's
Yeah, I
what I'm
mean,
like.
you're in the city.
Yeah, facts. It's just normal things that happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know-
to be honest, I shouldn't be saying it's normal. But like that's the world we live in now. It's normal now.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful anywhere you go. It's danger everywhere.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily gotta be walking towards danger. Danger can be brought to you.
Man, I say that when my mom told me that all the time.
Yeah, you don't necessarily gotta
You
be
gotta
walking.
be in it. It just be around
You
you.
just be around. Danger just come to you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can be in the nicest part of town and something's still bad.
My
And
mom
something
told me
can
that
pop
all the
off.
time. That's
Yeah,
for
just
real.
be careful. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up
Facts. Heavy on the prayed up.
for sure.
Heavy on the prayed
You'd
up.
be good. And then obviously, I mean, I had to get used to the weather. You know, it was cold.
Yeah, make sure you come over here with them coats.
Yeah, man. Bring some. I had to buy some long johns, man. If you know you from the
It was
south,
that cold, bro.
yes. You know you from the south, bring you some gloves, a ski mask, and I'm not saying like a ski mask to wear it like looking like you know
Nah, looking like
like a fool now, but like you know ski
it just
mask
wear like for you know what I'm saying, for like
to keep your head warm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
keep
what I
it warm.
did. I wear my ski mask like on top of my head to keep my head warm. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, or just a hat, beanies. You know what I'm saying? Invest in the North Face. That's a great coat. My mom
Yeah,
bought
North
me a
Face.
North
Get
Face.
you a North Face.
I never had a North Face before I came.
For real?
Yes.
I love North Face.
I didn't need a coat.
Yeah, man, it's always hot down there.
Hey, you know that little thin puffer jacket you wear? That's what I was wearing in school. A hoodie and that.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
never needed no coat where it's like
That's real.
a big coat. That junk sat in the
See, that's
closet.
the thing. I refuse to wear the big coat. The thing, little
Yeah,
North Face I got,
yeah.
I wear that like, I'm gonna be like, you need to get a big coat. I'm not wearing that big coat. It just throw me like,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
just throw my style up. I'm not wearing no big coat.
they got
like,
fly big coats.
But that's not me though. That's not me. I don't like the big coats. You know what I'm saying? I like the little thin puffer.
Yeah, so I will say,
Unless it's like Montclair or something. You feel me?
yeah, Montclair.
Montclair.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cold,
goose
like-
knuckle or something.
Yeah, but I ain't wearing no big coat.
Or you know, a Canada Goose.
Yeah.
They never
And I-
called.
yeah.
And they
And the
hard.
biggest thing, I don't like being hot. So like them big coats make me hot. I don't like
Yeah, I don't like being hot either.
I hate being hot.
Hate
Speaking of hot, it's real hot in these dorms.
Right now, bro. They don't cut the heat on till May or something.
May.
Or April or
I think
something.
it's like April 15th.
I heard.
I mean, but-
didn't heard April 15th.
I mean, honestly, either way, why not cut it on now? By the time y'all cut it on, we gonna be gone.
Bro.
School in like a couple weeks.
Bro,
Just turn on the AC.
it's hot, and I know y'all been seeing. Like, I know you know, bro. It's hot,
Man,
and you throw.
I done had my window open, both my fans on. Like it's just nothing I really can
Bro,
do.
it gets to the point where I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep with the under my cover.
Oh nah.
I
nah.
ain't sleeping under my cover.
It's too hot for that.
Yeah.
You can't even like be comfortable.
You can't.
Wake up sweating, like, come on, man.
And you know that just brought back.
You know what's crazy?
I used to do that back home.
You had your heat on this winter, right?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, I did have my heat on, like, not a lot.
Oh no, as soon as they switched from AC to heat, I turned it off. I'm not having no heat in that little room.
Yeah.
It's too small to have the heat on.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like a sauna in there.
I'm
I
trying
never
to tell
turned the
y'all,
heat
bro,
on.
like, I slept, you know, back at home, 'cause, you know, Alabama summers, it get hot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sleeping, like, when I tell people I sleep on top of my covers, and just sleep like regular, no, just on top of the pillows.
Cause if not, you're gonna wake up sweating every time.
Yeah.
And I can't
I'm
get
used to
hot
that,
because
bro.
like, I suffer from like nosebleeds. When I'm hot, my nose start bleeding like crazy. So I cannot be hot by any means.
Bring a fan.
Oh yeah, bring a
Bring
fan.
a fan, bro.
Bring them fans for sure.
Drew luckily has ceiling fans.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing, no other dorm does not have ceiling fans but Drew.
Facts. I remember watching a YouTube video before I came here, and they had ceiling fan. I was surprised, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It definitely come in clutch because it be hot in Drew. I ain't gonna lie. It be hot everywhere though.
Yeah. So like, Howard's is a great school, man. Like, it's a lot of, definitely more pros than cons in my opinion.
For sure.
As of right now, I'm a freshman. I still gotta.
You know what I'm saying? We still got 3 more years to see what it do.
Still got a lot to learn, but
But as of right now, we, you know what I'm saying, living a great life at Howard.
yeah, so
You know what I'm saying?
I can't complain, man.
So our overall, Rachel, like your freshman year, because you know it's about to be over.
Yeah.
A couple, 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
Right,
my
1
freshman
out
year?
of 10.
I'd say about an 8, bro.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I'll say,
I'd say an 8.
overall, I'll say about like I'll say 8 too.
You say 8, yes?
I didn't, I'll say 8.
Yeah.
Only because I really didn't like get the full experience with traveling all the time.
Yeah.
But like if I had to like guess or like say, I'll say 8 for sure.
Yeah, homecoming was fun.
Homecoming was cool.
Yeah. Okay, our homecoming lineup
I'm
was trash.
I'm used to Norfolk State homecoming. NSU homecoming, throw down every time.
It was, man,
Howard homecoming was
Howard
kinda,
homecoming was trash.
And I worked the whole homecoming. I
Yeah.
slaved. My whole family came down here. I didn't see none of them.
The best part of homecoming for like Howard was like, was everybody, everybody was on the yard. That was fun. And then like U Street.
I ain't even get to see U Street.
U Street.
That was the best part.
Swangin',
U Street
boy.
and the parties, bro.
Yeah, those were the best parts. But the lineup, the come
yard
on,
fest,
Howard, bro.
bro, Let's just hope they come harder for Springfest, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Springfest coming up, which is basically like homecoming. Homecoming is for alumni.
Yeah.
But Springfest is for the students. So we gonna see how we gonna come back to y'all. Y'all gonna find out how that go. We
For
gonna let
sure.
y'all know.
All right, last segment, last question. It's a deep question. Would you choose Howard again? that's. I feel like that's deep. That's deep. Like,
Yeah.
you say yeah?
Yeah,
You would?
I would.
Okay. Why?
It's just like, I feel like based on my freshman year, I've like just came a long way, just like maturing wise. And like as a man, and just meeting people and connecting with people. And the fact that I came to Howard not knowing anybody at all, I'm like 12, 13 hours away. And I still, was blessed to be connected to the people I've been connected to, meet people, join the org I'm in, and just like how it's going right now. Like meet my friends, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know, him, and we start this podcast and everything, and how it's going so far. I feel like I wouldn't like.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
It benefited me more than it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Just
For
coming out.
sure.
That's why.
I feel the same way. I'll choose Howard again. If not Howard, what I'm gonna say. LSU. Like, if not Howard, I would have went to LSU. I would go to LSU. Choose LSU. But I'm definitely choosing Howard again. Howard has been great to me overall. So yeah.
For sure. That's safe. But hey.
That's all, folks.
Hey.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Great episode, Howard ins and outs.
Subscribe.
Like, comment. Get them comments. We want to see all them comments.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, if you see this right now, you may send in the video, type good as it gets.
Yeah, type
In all caps.
G-I-G, in all
You know what I'm
caps.
saying? All caps.
That's how I'm gonna know y'all
G-I-G.
watched the video.
Type that in the
video.
comment. You
But
know
nah,
what I'm
we
saying?
got
right now.
guests coming soon.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Special guest next episode. You don't
Special
wanna
guest
miss
next
it.
episode.
You don't
bro.
want to miss it.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be ready for that. But
Yeah, for sure.
We like we say all the time, we appreciate all the support.
All
We're
the
trying to get
support.
the 100 subscribers, so help
make
us
sure
get
y'all
the 100.
subscribe.
Make sure
Follow
y'all
the
subscribe.
socials, TikTok, Instagram, all in the bio.
that, all in the bio.
Sure, and description.
Feel me?
But with that note, you know what I'm saying? Unless you do the honors, my brother.
Oh, G.I.G. I'm good as it gets.
I'm good as it gets. I know her good because she talk with a list.